Hello and welcome to module number 2 of the Marketer's Guide to Gaming Culture. Please complete the first module before proceeding. In this module we will clarify how culture works in gaming marketing. Then, we will review how Chipotle won authenticity with the fighting game community. Finally, we will recap key concepts and models you need to retain. That said, let's get started. In the previous module, we established that the fighting game community, FGC, for short, contributes unique elements to gaming's cultural layers. We also established the experience of gaming behaviors is synonymous with experiencing gaming culture. That's why effective gaming marketing doesn't specifically focus on culture, since relevance to how audiences experience those behaviors, through touchpoints, is the same as relevance to gaming culture. Now, let's clarify that cultural relevance is key to authenticity with gaming audiences. That's because audiences experience gaming behaviors through those cultural layers. In other words, audiences experience moments and emotions through the lens of a game community's values, rituals, heroes and symbols. Touchpoints ensure campaigns are authentic to those cultural layers. They also empower brands and marketers to add value to game experiences. To demonstrate, let's explore activations from Chipotle's FGC program led by Rev, XP, the gaming subset of sports marketing agency Revolution. In 2023, Rev, XP led the FGC program for Chipotle, an American fast casual restaurant. The program featured innovative activations on channels in and beyond gameplay. One in-game activation tapped into fighter coins. A fighter coin is the in-game currency for Street Fighter VI, used to purchase in-game cosmetics and access customization services. There is no way to earn fighter coins in-game, so players must purchase them with real-world currency. Plus, some in-game items can only be purchased with fighter coins. In other words, Street Fighter VI introduced what is called microtransactions. Given that Capcom already priced Street Fighter VI at nearly $60 upon its release, the Street Fighter VI player base did not receive the microtransaction model well. Some went so far as to label it predatory. This sentiment is shared across the gaming community, however. Many gamers see microtransactions as a money grab, especially in games that are not free to play. Since if you already paid to purchase a game and then must spend more to get certain things, rather than earning it in the game, it further detracts from the experience. As a result, microtransactions are generally viewed as a negative symbol within gaming culture, even though they play a functional role in gameplay experiences. That means Chipotle had to get creative when tapping into virtual currency. Since fighter coins weren't a highly esteemed symbol like the Hadouken, for example. So, the activation, in partnership with Street Fighter VI publisher Capcom, offered 20,000 promotional codes for use on the Chipotle app or chipotle.com. Each code was worth 250 fighter coins. Most importantly, the promo codes empowered players to earn fighter coins by performing an action, as opposed to paying for them. That action successfully removed the negative microtransaction association from the touchpoint. As a result, the campaign, according to Capcom senior brand marketing manager Jacqueline Simmons in a Digiday article, had a 100% redemption rate of fighter coins. The layered nature of virtual currency illustrates that digital games are experienced through a cultural filter. It also shows how touchpoints are instrumental in adding value to a game experience. Since to level up Street Fighter's playable experience, Chipotle needed to either tap into an existing part or create a new part of the experience. Chipotle also offered viewer rewards on Twitch. The program gave 500,000 free chips and guac to Chipotle Rewards members who watched more than 1 hour of Street Fighter VI live streams on participating Twitch channels. The inclusion of existing Twitch channels meant Chipotle was tapping into around game touchpoints. Since sharing and viewing video game live streams is an around game behavior. This was an effective technique because the FGC values competition as a healthy form of social interaction. As a result, improving your own gameplay and/or helping others improve theirs is a key motivator for gaming behaviors on channels like Twitch. Where Twitch live streaming within the FGC is more than random media behavior. It is also an expression of competition-inspired values. That's one reason Street Fighter VI alone has accounted for over 100 million Twitch viewing hours since its official release in June 2023, according to Sully Gnome. We see the same dynamics outside the FGC, where half of the top 10 game titles watched on Twitch in 2023 are also competitively focused. Those 5 games alone accounted for over 3.9 billion hours, about 440,000 years, of watch time in 2023. So, Chipotle's viewer rewards did more than show up where audiences spend their time. It also resonated with values like becoming the best and improving personal performance. As a result, it was authentic to gaming culture within the FGC and beyond. Most importantly, as a marketer, you don't need to know every single cultural element at play. You only need to understand how your touchpoints are relevant to culture. Since that relevance is the source of authenticity with gaming audiences. As mentioned in the previous module, EVO is one of the biggest events within the FGC. So, Chipotle's 2023 EVO activation included an on-site community lounge. The location was equipped with charging stations, seating and a Street Fighter VI x Chipotle custom photo wall. EVO is also a widely recognized cultural ritual within the gaming community. To the tune of attracting over 9,000 registered players, representing 71 countries, who competed at the event. Viewership also topped 7 million hours watched with a peak viewership of 440K, according to the analytics provider Esports Charts. The creation of an away-from-game touchpoint, in the form of an on-site community lounge, is an effective method of weaving brand presence into a gaming cultural ritual. The touchpoint played a big role in inspiring the EVO crowd to cheer loudly every time a Chipotle ad appeared on the big screen. EVO's success even caught the attention of officials in its host city of Las Vegas, Nevada. On Finals Day, August 6, EVO founders Tom and Tony Cannon were awarded the key to Las Vegas. The governor of Nevada also officially named August 6 as EVO Day in Nevada. Those accolades demonstrate that gaming culture can and does influence mainstream culture and society. Chipotle then continued its 2023 momentum with a specially tailored spot for the 2024 EVO announcement show. The ad was also a playful reference to what is referred to as EVO Moment 37, one of the most iconic and impressive feats of esports skill ever caught on camera. The spot made light of the iconic moment in a Street Fighter III match held at EVO 2004 between two fighting game legends, Daigo, the Beast, Umehara and Justin, J. Wong, who both appeared in the ad. EVO Moment 37 was just one part of the Beast's and J. Wong's career contributions to the FGC. Those same careers have transformed both into the equivalent of heroes. Keep in mind that game communities don't define heroes by their follow accounts on social media platforms. Rather, hero status stems from playing a meaningful part in a game experience. In other words, all heroes, whether living or otherwise, are permanent game experience touchpoints. Likewise, cultural heroes like the Beast and Jay Wong provide immediate credibility to marketing messages, not just access to their fans or audience. Where Chipotle's ad tapped into that credibility to execute an ad that was authentic to FGC-inspired gaming culture. Now, let's review key concepts and models. For starters, Chipotle's successful brand integration within the FGC is often labeled esports marketing, since fighting games are competitive. However, competition is part of, not separate from, gaming culture. That means Chipotle's activations were a form of gaming marketing. Most importantly, the same model of touchpoints and their connection to culture applies to any type of gaming campaign. Towards that end, gaming audiences experience moments and emotions through the lens of a game community's values, rituals, heroes, and symbols. Touchpoints ensure your message is authentic, which is another way of saying relevant to those gaming cultural layers. Chipotle tapped into existing or created game experience touchpoints all throughout its FGC program. The same touchpoints also leveled up the game experience. We also established that media behaviors on platforms like Twitch express gaming culture. Where Chipotle's Twitch viewer rewards resonated with competition-inspired values in the FGC and beyond. Culture exists within game communities and beyond. In that, gaming culture is the eclectic collection of elements from all game communities. That means there is no dominant group of values, rituals, heroes, and symbols. It's also possible for gaming to influence mainstream culture. For instance, EVO's success as a gaming community ritual has crossed over into mainstream culture. Finally, we showed that heroes are more than their social media followings. They are permanent touchpoints for a game experience. This concludes the second module of the Marketer's Guide to Gaming Culture. Please check out the next module to continue your learning journey with the Gaming Marketing Institute. That way you can level up your career or business through gaming marketing. Once again, thank you, and goodbye.